Alrighty, guys. So hopefully this is going through because normally Greg's the one who does it. Greg is actually out plowing because we ended up getting another like 3 inches to last night. So he's out plowing. He's gonna try to get here. I can't say for sure if he is before the show or before we end it or not. We'll find out right now. Hold on. I gotta still send this over everything. Alrighty, guys. It's working. Yay. Da, 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 da. This is so much easier when there's two of us. Come on. There we go. Send. Come on. Post. Alrighty. So it is just me today for now. Let's see. Update on what we've been doing. Me and Greg decided to go and do some of it's Warfleet from One Page Rules. He's going with, I believe, the Alliance. So those are his. I already started painting mine. So this is one of the heavies. Then you got a medium and a small, and then a bunch of little squadron guys. They're little tiny babies. He did want me to ask what you guys all think. Hey, Mythos. Hi, Charles. On how to paint these guys, because he wanted to kind of keep with the same scheme as what he's done with all his like One Page Rule Human Defense Force with that green. I told him to keep with the same scheme, but he wants to know how he should go and like paint like thrusters or whatever the hell you would want to call the back flames. Because I told him that I didn't see any actual like thruster for say pieces or, the little dots for engines, because there isn't any. But I don't know how he was going to do that. I mean, I can make him some where, paint whatever, then little circles of black. But that's what I would do. I have the aliens, which also, because I have two different ones. I have the aliens, and then I also have the Star Host. I didn't like how the Star Host is, well, David, you're always good to be here. And Telemachus. What the hell was I saying? I didn't like how the fleets looked. So I went with the aliens because I liked how their ships were. And I already started painting these. So, hold on, let me get this. Is this one? Yeah. These are the aliens so far that I've painted. I still have 3 more over here and then the little guys. But I took Citadel paints, did a first base of the green, and then a the contrast of a blue. I can't even pronounce it. I'm gonna butcher it off, whatever. But it's a contrast paint. Then I'm gonna go in with the red and a darker green, do some highlights. And some of them have like this like orb down here. I'm going to go, I don't know if these guys do. I can't tell. Do the red, and I'll probably get gold. I think will make it stand out, and do some of the lines in gold maybe, or black. I haven't decided. And Walkabout. Hello. Yeah, nope, it's not Greg. Greg's out plowing today. He said he's going to try to get here before it's over. Can't guarantee it. But, yeah. A little update on Jessie. She has actually fallen a lot down. She is now... Me and Greg are talking about calling... Well, we talked about it today. I'll be calling in the morning and setting up a schedule for euthanasia. So she is refusing to eat now and refusing to drink anything. So that is an update on our baby. Let's see what else has been kind of going on. Greg got his 1-page rule heavy tank almost completely painted and done. He's done that. He was working on that the other day. One of the granddaughter's feathers. She found a feather and now it's on her papa's desk. So move that. He started working on this new walker, the little walker. The other pose made it look like it was going to fall. So this is one of the newer poses. So he got that all primed up and then glued together. Like I said, I've been working on those aliens. Just haven't really been in the mood to really do anything. So we couldn't miss today because we did miss last week because of the snow, and we got close to 2 feet. It was like 20. No, what the hell did we get? 18 inches last week. So he was out plowing most of the day. I was moving the cars back and forth, and I ended up doing that today too. But Greg's outer handle on his van broke. So we have the part ordered and it ain't going to be here until Thursday. Well, when I was moving it, I forgot to go and unlock his doors. So yeah, his car's not working right now until I can either get like roadside assistance or someone who has a metal coat hanger I can squeeze in there. So yeah, that's going to be fun. We appreciate everything you guys have done for us and all that. So it is a very hard decision to do, but we rather her not suffer. And this morning when we woke up, she ended up having the runs and there's blood in it. So yeah, it's time to unfortunately go and do it. So I know if my kids are watching this, they're not going to be very happy about it, but that's just better for her in the long run. Trying to think what else we really been doing. Spending a lot of time with Jesse, trying to get this game over here finished. What else have we been doing? Been working a lot. Our granddaughter wanted to play. You can kind of see him. He's right there. Is Jeff the land shark? So she wanted to play, but she wanted to be the sharks. Didn't know sharks were in World War I, but sure. If there was, there would be a problem. What else? Been playing a lot of Minecraft. Yeah, Wag, it is hard when our fur babies do get either sick or just getting to that point. We prayed that she basically made it through hunting, which she did. Being blind and diabetes and everything else, her life was extended almost 6 months. So insulin just doesn't seem to be working now. So, it probably still is, but it's one of those just bad case scenarios. Yep, honestly, we ended up having to put our other dog down, Cooper. Oh, God, what was it? 5 years ago? So, yeah, 4, 5, yeah, 5 years now. So, yeah, it is a very hard decision to do, but we also don't want her suffering, and that's kind of where it is. So, we're hoping she passes, but unfortunately, what we hope isn't always what is going to happen. So we called our daughter last night. She came over with 3 of the 4 kids to kind of say goodbye, and we'll try to get them back over today to really, it's a done deal, unfortunately. So I didn't really want to do the show today, but unfortunately, we got to make sure you guys are taken care of just as much as we are. Jerry's like, well, you got to get your mind off it. Yeah, that's easier said than done. So he's like, well, I'll just go back and paint. No, I don't want to paint. I kind of want to go and take something of his and just paint it like neon pink. See what he says. Actually, he probably wouldn't notice. I don't even think I have a neon pink. Oh, the granddaughter does, though. What is this color? I don't even know what. Royal Fuchsia. There we go. We'll paint something of his Royal Fuchsia. That is a bright pink. I wonder if he would notice. And where would I put it? So I'm not going to touch anything that's already pre-painted. I don't know what I'll paint. Because he has so many different models around that I don't know what I would end up painting. Oh, that one's already pre-painted. Damn! I don't know what I would paint. Kind of looking around on his desk because I'm not usually over on this side of the desk. I mean, the only thing he really has that's not painted are these new guys, and he would notice that. Actually, I have done that. He was sick, and this was when all our kids were little. So me and the youngest daughter went and painted his toes and his fingernails. So he woke up to go and pee and realized that, yeah, me and the kids got in trouble. Hey, British. No, Mythos, I need to keep my mind off it because shit just isn't always the best anyway. So it's still gonna happen. You know, still have to go to work, still have to go and do things. So it is what it is. And it's just one day at a time. That's all we can do. So I've been up anyway since like 6 a.m. crying anyway. So I don't need to do it anymore. But yeah, we did end up painting. Let's see. The boys picked out what his toenails were. And I think they were like rainbow. It was like a blue, a pink. I think I had purple at the time. It was all the colors that girls liked. And then our daughter picked like, I think hot pink nail polish. And he didn't realize really too much his toes, but he did realize his fingers. The granddaughter, we went and got her kid safe nail polish that literally will peel off a skin. And she paints his fingernails and all that a lot. Hey, Brian. So it is what it is. And go figure, I have 8 people here and he's not here. That's actually funny. But I will figure out something to paint pink. What does he have that I could paint pink? I don't know if I have anything that I could paint. I mean, I guess I could reprint him one of those. Screw it! That's what's going to happen. I'm going to paint one of these. Where's my... He's going to be mad at me. I don't care. This is going to be right. So, this one I have to do touch up on. Yeah, a little bit. But what is everyone else up to? Any new projects started? Anything excited going on? So I know Mythos had his show 2 nights ago, so that seemed like it kind of was a nice turnout. Mythos, how was your Thanksgiving with your family last weekend? Oh, that's cool. Are you doing it for Jay or are you doing it for Chris? Oh, not for Jay. So yeah, Chris. So what you printing for him then? Wag. And also how are those models of me and Greg supposedly coming along? ACW game done. Another. Aren't those long games though, Charles? Yeah, we didn't really have a quote Thanksgiving. I ended up having to work, but we made chili and the kids showed up after their grandma. So that was nice to come home to a house full of kids again. Oh, you're just designing stuff? That's cool. Yeah. Everyone knew that he wasn't going to show up today. That's why everyone's here. That makes a lot of sense. I'm so used to being at my own desk. There's like no room on his desk. I don't know how he does anything on this desk. This would drive me completely insane. I granted my desk is pretty full too, but this is almost too much. Oh, paintbrush. Oh. Oh, that's cool. Hopefully this is mixed up real well. Find out when I start squeezing it. I probably should end up wearing a glove because I just did my nails. So, but I'm not always the smartest one of the bunch. So we'll see how long it takes him to realize one of his ships are pink. Probably not too fast because he hasn't really been in this back room in the last couple of days. I thought you were done with your wolves. Or are these a new one that you got? Because weren't you doing like I don't even remember what you were doing. That should tell you something. Normally I'm pretty good about it. And also, have you gotten your coffee yet, Mythos? It should have been there. Oh, this is an ugly pink. Ha ha ha, yes. I'm actually doing it. He's not going to be happy. That or he'll think it's cool and end up making me do all of them. This might backfire. Hopefully he just doesn't come home because I messaged everyone saying, I'm doing the show. Be quiet when you come in. Not a good thing. We'll see. I better not get anything on my new sweater. That's like my biggest problem. Whenever I paint, I always end up wearing like the newest thing I freaking bought and I end up getting paint on it. I did it with like my sweatpants and ended up getting paint all over. And I'm like, well, screw it. I guess that's now painting sweats. Does any of y'all have plans for almost, 3 weeks until the end of the year? I guess, I mean, technically, I think British would turn the first of the year before we do. I'm going to make him rewatch this whole show. Titan. Isn't that the Warhammer, like, little 6mm? British? Isn't that the little 6mm guys, or is that the 10mm or something like that? Yeah, I thought it was supposed to be here yesterday. I think I saw. So I know it said ship, so it should be there. Cool. What kind of project are you doing now, or coming up to be doing? We'll see how much paint I end up getting on my fingers by the end of me doing this. If anything, he'll go and say, "Give this to the granddaughter," and then make me print him a new one. Yeah, we are into the whole drinking part of it. Our daughter Crystal, Keegan's wife, her birthday's actually New Year's Eve. So normally what we do is go over to her house and watch the ball. That's kind of been a tradition, I guess, technically, for, well, since she was little. Um, it's just a sad time. This month is actually a really bad month. Last year, we ended up losing another fur baby. So, and that was Crystal's little guy. It's a guard of tailored trolls. Nice. Is it for a specific game or? Let's see, Brian saying painting up some early war Japs and Soviet armies and army armored cars for a battle of. I'm not even gonna pronounce that. Also painting up some deep ones, heavy supports. What's deep ones? Is that a like RPG? I don't think I've heard that one. Or just another one of your weird world ones. I think Mythos left to go check his mailbox. Yeah, we were sitting a couple of days ago. Our youngest granddaughter was over, and she made me and Greg promise to get another puppy when Jessie passed. Oh, okay. Welcome, Mutt. And oh, that's right. You're getting injections in your back on your birthday. Yep, that's pretty much how we are anymore. I mean, we didn't, other than our fur grandbaby, I guess. Um, we don't really do too much celebration. I mean, I'll probably end up being at work, but not that late, thank God. But it is just like a bad month. Hey, at least he'll feel good for a little bit. Like I'm trying to listen for Greg's work truck. I don't think he'll be bringing it home. Most likely he'll wait or he'll keep going until I call him and tell him the show's over. So I might not call him at all. I'll just say, yeah, the show went like 6 hours. Nice and quiet in the house. But yep, got to get up early tomorrow and Get the day over with. The pound, at least around here, a lot of them are pit bulls, and we cannot have them where we live. I mean, I don't have a problem with a pit. I love them. They're big, cuddly babies. But certain dogs just aren't allowed in our trailer court. Well, that and our city. Pit bulls, Rottweilers, Dobermans, any of them that are basically considered bad or mean are not allowed. So I personally think that's BS because, all dogs, small, medium, big, whatever, they all somehow have a bad name somewhere because someone got bit or someone got hurt by whatever. So now they have a bad name. And I don't like how movies and TV show, go and basically make them out to be the bad dogs because some people, like that kind of thing. Because, I mean, most of the movies I liked have had either Rottweilers or Dobermans as the bad guys, basically. Guard dogs, whatever. I mean, Rottweilers are usually used as guard dogs. But not all of them are mean. It also depends on their owner. Because our daughter-in-law's moms, they have a pit bull and she is afraid of flies. She would never hurt anything. Now, if you go mess with the granddaughter, that might be a different story. Then she might chew you up. But other than that, yeah. Same thing with Jessie. She would not hurt a fly, but if you go after one of the kids, oh, you're dead. Yes, cats always get away with murder. I personally don't like cats. One, they stink. And it just does not matter. Our youngest daughter, she loved cats. She's had 3 of them here. Actually, I think she has like 3 or 4 of them at her own house. I only ever enjoyed one of her cats. His name was Binks. Other than him bringing in live animals, he was a good cat. We were getting, I believe it was cable. We were switching providers, and the guy was out here putting in a box or something, and the cat got out and actually ended up running past him and Greg and jumped the tree and actually got a squirrel from the tree and dragged it underneath my house. So, yeah. The cat was a good hunter. Grandson will be 2 in May, then maybe. Huh? Yeah, our youngest granddaughter will be 4 in March. So, gosh, she's already 4. The oldest granddaughter will be 15. Oh, wow. Are you going to have a baby there, Brian? Is Mel going to make you? I forget. I got both of you here. It is all pink. I'll have to let that completely dry, and then I'll have to paint another coat on it. Hey, not too bad. Oh, I got a little bit on me. But no. Oh, yes, I got it on my nails. Damn it! But, yep. Glad everyone's here and, healthy and, for the most part. Physically here. Because, I mean, we do got both Brian's here, and they're not all straight in the head. One likes Greg. Actually, both of them like Greg, so there's a problem. Oh, there you go. No, Mutt, we weren't talking about you. All right, shut this off while that dries. Ugh. Isn't Mel younger than I am? She's not old. Yes, Mutt, we get it. You're snipped. Greg ended up buying a cup for me a couple weeks ago, and it finally came in. When the hell did it come in? Just the other day. Friday. It came in Friday. And it's a Tyranid cup. I'll have to get pictures and get it put up on Facebook. It just, everything's happened with Jesse and all that. I haven't really had time. So I'll have to get that put up. It's a Termagran on it, and it says always hungry. It's actually kind of funny. Oh, she's actually older than me. I thought she was younger than me. All right, what's everyone's plan for this upcoming week? Other than I know Brian's getting shots. '50's the new 40. Yeah, right. Tell that to Greg. And I say he just turned 58, so he thinks he's old now because he's I found some videos of 2020, and he's like, I look so much healthier there. I'm like, no. Actually, I think he was actually worse off in 2020. Well, that's good, Charles. You got your phone back. I gotta do videos of those before I finish painting them. Those I know I'll end up getting paint all over me. Well, be careful because I think they got a lot more snow than we ended up getting. That's going to be interesting. And my 78, yeah, they're saying that's the average lifespan of males, but that's not ever what, it actually is. So, if you have a decent diet and don't, gorge on junk all the time, you'll make it pass. I have a resident where I work that's 102. His birthday's actually coming up, so he'll be 103. And he's still kicking. Because when I first got there, I swear I thought he was maybe 70, 75. Nope. I was off by about 25 years. Nope. My next paycheck, so not this week, but the following week, I have to go get my hair cut again. It's getting a little long for the style I got. And the grouch is going to suck. That's going to be the problem. Because all this is shaved and it's now long. Oh, that's, I don't know, probably a good inch or almost an inch. And it's supposed to be almost down to the scalp. And all this is actually grown quite a bit. So the grouch's going to suck if I decide to go and start growing it out again. But I might end up doing somewhat of different kind of style or something. I don't know yet. Because this side sucks and I have to put a hat on for work. This side's all long and I have to try to tuck it in. Telemachus, we ain't getting off that easy. Oh, you ain't. 90 plus and the world might be done with you. Yeah, that's true. With Brian, it might be. I don't know if I don't want to know if Mutt will be 90 and still kicking. That would be funny. I think a lot of people No, I'm already I regret cutting my hair this short before winter. At one point I was debating if I wanted to or not, but I'm like, screw it. I wanted 95% of it gone because it was so heavy and just so much that I got it short and I forgot snow and cold and anything negative. So, yeah, my ears freeze bad. Now I don't remember what I was going to say. My age is just a number. If you say that you're old and say you're 70 years old, you're going to act old. You're going to get the same, consequences or whatever you want to call it to be that way. You're telling yourself, you're telling your body that, you have all these problems. So with Greg, I mean, the last probably year or so, he ended up with high blood pressure. We've been to 3 different doctors for her, and we finally got that kind of taken care of. It's still a little high, but not where the doctors want it, but it's way lower than what he has been running. So that is a plus. Just now, everything with our dog. What else? Oh. See, where's Jeffy when you need him when you install his cardboard? So, Mutt, what's your next game plan? Or, yeah, game planned for. And what is it? You play on Zombicide or still your RPG? Because we have, I don't even remember what the hell this one's called. Tank. Oh, Trench Club is the one we have on our table right now. But I did find up on Amazon that I'm not going to tell Greg. Well, if he listens to this, he's going to know. There you go, Nick. So, yes, if you believe that you're a certain age, you'll start acting that age. I think Greg sometimes believes he's a 3-year-old because he acts like a 3-year-old. Actually, quite a bit. And trust me, between him and the granddaughter, which is actually kind of funny, our granddaughter I had Thursday, and I took her up to Dunkin' it was Friday. I took her up because we had her the night before, and went and got coffees for me, Greg, and her, and ended up buying myself a new cup. I told her, don't tell Pop. So when we go and bring him his coffee, everything goes as planned, and then she went and told Grandpa to go and told her she needed to tell him something, and she ratted me out. It's like, come on, you little brat. Oh, someone's here. Babe, is that you? Yeah. Haha, Greg's here. Uh-oh. I'm going to be in trouble. I'm going to try to hide this guy. Let's see if I can kind of camouflage him a little bit with the rest of them. Get my stuff off of that desk. But, well, so Greg's actual brown chair, the one that everyone knows that I've fallen out of. Greg had one exactly the same. His is actually now bent forward. So I ended up getting a brand new chair, and he's taking my old one. So the one that Brian or Mythos helped get. So yeah. So let's get my phone over here, because I'm, for some reason, if Reese jumps on, we don't see him on this, which makes no sense. We've had him on here, so I don't understand why we can't get him on. So, but it is. Brian, what did you say? Wait. I'm holding something. I'm missing something. Okay. Mutt says, been hooked on the solo RPG stuff. What's going on with the 5 parsec or whatever it's called? The one that we're all supposed to be in. Are you waiting on the other half, or what's going on with that one? Charles, thinking about doing an inventory count on over 100. Wow, you have over 100 untouched miniatures? Come on, Charles, get to it. Ugh. He's not in here yet. So. Yeah. Greg should just sit behind me. Nah, I don't like that. I like my desk better. His desk is so cluttered. Let's see. His desk is literally cluttered. He's right there. But I mean, he's got paints and everything. Yeah. So. And it goes all the way this way too. But. Yeah, he can sit behind me and rub my shoulders, right? Brian, or Nick. Yeah, Brian, Mutt's going to go for a run and tell you how he feels when he gets back. He believes he's 25. Yeah, well, I mean, depending on what I had, what was I doing? 1-page rules. All my Star Hosts guys, which are now up there that aren't finished. I had them all on my desk, and I couldn't get to nothing. Now I pretty much have it cleared off. But why is my desk cockeyed? Oh, that's right. I pulled that side out. Never mind. Wow. It's been one of those long weeks. I still got, what do I need to self-paint? I need to print, we're going to go with these war fleets, what we have. Each of us have 3 big heavies, 3 mediums, and 3 small ones or lights, and then 6 of the little squadrons. We're going to give that a try and just do a small scale and see how it works. You want your desk back now?
How many subscribers did you lose us?
None. I have 8 people. I've had 8 people.
Minnie Warmont texted me and said to hurry up and get home. You were messing up the show.
Did he? Brian!
I have that on my phone. He said, hurry up and get home. What?
So, all right, here, I'll move.
Well, what am I? I don't even know what I'm walking into. Hello, everybody.
Hail.
Cheers. I had to get some coffee.
No, nothing bad. Thank God I felt it. Told him that you were out plowing.
Yeah.
We started talking about age. Went over the few things that I've already painted. What you have over there. Told him about Jesse.
Yeah.
So
he's gonna have to be put down. So.
Yep. So everyone gave their condolences. We got both Brian's in, British.
Nick says I should sit behind you. What, like rub your shoulder?
That's exactly what I said.
Oh.
Loyalty goes a long way. Okay.
He's like, hurry and get home. Greg Ashley's ruining the show. I'm like,
I'm not ruining the show. Maybe your miniatures.
No, did you tell him about the ones you printed up?
Yeah, I already showed him.
Yeah. Those should be fun. Ashley, behave, Charles says.
Exactly.
All right. Wait a minute. How come you'll behave for them but not for me?
Because you're my husband.
Oh. Lost on that, I guess. Yes, loyalty does go a long way. British Legion said that you're cool. So maybe you should just go finish. You can finish the show if you want. I'll have my coffee.
No.
I'm done
it's
pushing
weird
snow
sitting
around.
at your desk. I like my desk. You have too much shit.
I have too much on my desk.
My desk is clear.
Your desk is full of, well, there's nothing left. There's miniatures.
Now,
everywhere.
hey, I didn't say nothing about under my monitor. My desk part is clear.
Pink was mentioned a lot. Many Wormut says. Why is our banner pink? By the way,
I don't know. I just changed it.
Okay. Well.
That's not what Brian's talking about.
Oh. Well, he just says pink was mentioned a lot, so I can see it. Looks like. What? What did you do to my ship? I didn't see this. What? I haven't even touched them. I have them sitting here so I can take them out and prime them. What did you do? Why? Why? These don't look like they're very intimidating. Hi, we're here to give you cookies.
You think they're going to win against my aliens?
I don't know, but they're not going into battle like this.
If anything, we'll paint that. I'll print you another one.
I did check my minis.
Brian, you rat!
Didn't see him on the corner there. Just the one you.
Yeah, I just did
right?
one.
I mean, touched, painted, whatever. Oh, the stands. Did you print the stands?
I got some that, but 4 of them didn't print. So. But I thought we were going to get clear. I was going to print these in clear, I thought.
I don't know. Ah, nice to see you too, Nick. Miso says Greg sits behind you. It turns into the pottery scene from Ghost. No.
Nope, I'm good.
That would be a pay-per-view event.
Let me see one of yours, because these aren't fitting the way I thought they would. I don't understand how these are supposed to fit in without breaking.
What am I going to name this ship? Space Kitty? Many Wormets, never mind. Yeah, I'll have to change her color concept with my fleet. This does not look intimidating, but we shall see. We decided we may as well use our old Star Wars mats. So our X-Wing mats would work just fine.
Because they're not fitting into the holes. No. Or there's going to be a gap. Look, that's where the hole is for those. I might have to shrink them down just a hair.
I think I'd just take some sandpaper in there. Should fit in there.
Oh, just sandpaper it down a little bit.
Oh no, I held it pretty tight.
Oh, really?
What?
Mutts.
What about it?
What he said.
Which one of the he said?
That last one. Bros before. Never mind.
Pink will scare the aliens, maybe. Sure.
He hasn't been able to win any.
Watch out. It's piloted by Hello Kitty.
Here, let me see that pink one real quick. Because if it breaks, I can reprint anyway.
Well, the stand shouldn't break, but they might just be. You probably just have to clean out the inside there.
Yeah, see, it does not want to.
They're just going to need to be sandpapered up a little bit, or so. You're going to want it to fit in there pretty good, so you got to glue it anyways. Manny Warmoth says he thinks his next tabletop miniatures painted video may freak some people out. Well, there you go. I mean, good or bad, it's attention, right? Isn't that what they say? Although I prefer good attention, but I don't know if you'll freak people out. I've seen a lot of different colored things lately, so I'm not against the color pink. It just is not like a
Brian painted stuff that he's not
color.
really known for. Did he paint Warhammer?
Uh-oh. If he did, that means he's been infected by 40K, and it's a virus you can't get rid of.
Brian, what did you actually think of that video?
Yeah, you said you watched all the way, but my analytics say you didn't. Shame on you. But what did you think about just proxying and just having some fun? No, okay, Mythos. Mythos says it's psychological warfare. Imagine how demoralizing it'd be to have your forces getting absolutely destroyed by Hello Kitty ships. You're exactly right. Maybe I should get some Hello Kitty decals.
British, the game is actually the one-page rules war fleet.
It's their ship, so it's going to be like
it's all space,
kind of like Armada, maybe,
or
scale wise.
No, not Wings of Glory.
X-wing.
X-wing. It's all going to be space.
It strikes me as Armada because these are more fleet. That's a fleet battle, and then you got squadrons that go with it. There's like 3.
Yeah, it's just little guys.
So maybe Hello Kitty had some kittens, and they're attack kittens.
Attack kittens?
Yeah.
Are we in Paw Patrol now?
No, we're just back to the cat puns, like cataclysmic. These were found in catacombs. By themselves, they needed a home. So, yeah, I think Mythos is right. It would be demoralizing to go back and say, Hello Kitty, beat me up.
Maybe this will be actually one that you can win.
Wow. One that I can win.
You haven't won any against me that have been fantasy.
That's your fantasy. That you never
no.
lose.
True War, you win. Fantasy, I've won. So.
Yeah, little pink kittens, British Legion says. You could use probably the X-Wing minis for one-page rules, I'm thinking.
I mean, I don't see why you couldn't.
Yeah. But we figured we'd at least use the maps because they're just star maps, so it'd be...
I'll say I have a printer, and I got we're subscribed to them, so we get the free stuff once a month, and they happen to be in there. So I'm like, well, screw it, let's try it. Here's...
What?
This is your newest one for your doors. It's called Flinger. Big
Flinger.
Yeah. It's got all these little hooks and then Picks. That's kind of cool.
It's a catapult with
Kinda.
picks, axes.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting. Anyways, is it like using your space marines as battle buddies? I haven't tried that yet. Mini Worma.
Yeah, you did. At the very first one.
No, we used them as human defense force proxies.
I thought it was Battle Brothers.
I was like, no, I can't do this. There's no. Maybe I could try it with the Battle Brothers since that's basically what they're doing. They don't have any prints for those, which is interesting, huh? But Games Workshop had that big old lawsuit they just won, so I think that's going to scare a lot of people because it kind of sets a precedence. Although it I mean, if you have something and you can't really capitalize on just
Mythos can get into
stuff.
it because they have a Wolf Brothers.
Yep. Did you hear that, Mythos? Mini Worma says maybe he'll bust out his Desert Angels, Space Marines, and Orcs for one-page rule. I mean, my Dark Angels. Oh, wait, my Battle Brothers. Yeah.
So the Battle Brothers for one-page rules will go with the Blood Brothers, the Dark Brothers, the Night Brothers, the Watch Brothers, and the Wolf Brothers are all the same. So it's literally the Space Marines.
Yeah.
Because you have all those other factions within the Marines. Because that's basically what Brian's saying.
You could, I guess. I am tempted to go with Mythos's idea about Hello Kitty.
And Custodians. Custodian Brothers.
They're called Custodian Brothers. Well, the Custodians are pretty tough. Yeah, so it'd be interesting, Mythos. I think you could adapt real easy to it. Probably a lot easier than we did. So I don't know though. But now there's 500 worlds, to conquer over there, and
Prime Brothers.
Those are the Primarchs, yeah.
So Prime Brothers are Blood Prime, Dark Prime, Night Prime, Watch Prime, and Wolf Prime, and the regular Primes. So, but Keegan can go with. Well, he did. He took his Voltan and made him into the Dwarves.
So Mythos said, GW won the lawsuit against I believe they did. That's what I've been seeing rumor-wise anyways. But I think you'd have to double check, but that's what it looks like. Mini Worman says, Ashley, you're speaking blasphemy according to Greg. Please be quiet. It's not so much that she's speaking that way, it's that she's talking over me.
And what's new?
Nothing.
Exactly.
I'm too tired to fight. So I don't know, Mythos, but that's what I thought they were. Well, a couple guys were talking about that they had won and how it was going to change the landscape on it. So I have to just try to dig into it and do some research and see, because if they did, that'll be interesting.
Is that actual coffee?
Yeah, that's just straight coffee. But I agree with Mini Worma. You can please be quiet whilst I talk. That didn't work. I tried Mini Worma. The Primes 8 probably Primaris, yeah. Well, they basically, didn't they start with Games Workshop and kind of branch off? So they've just taken Warhammer and made it a lot simpler is what they've done. Just because I think Games Workshop's going in too many. I don't know. They should make it a little simpler, because it's easy to get lost. The one thing I forget, because I don't play enough, even though Mini Wormup seems to think I play Warhammer every week and I don't, is I forget all the abilities in certain situations, Mythos. Like, so if I would do better to remember that, I could get out of some situations better too. Because I'll finish around. I'm like, oh man, I mean, I could have done da 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 because I just wasn't thinking about it. What do you think, British Legion, of one-page rules, or have you had a chance to look at them? Your ships, by the way, that model you did a really good job on, sir. That 3D printed one that you got, and it came out looking really nice. Good choice of colors. So that's kind of what I got to do with these. I guess maybe we'll make this the mascot.
So do I need to print you another one?
Hello Kitty leads the attack, huh? And then the aliens send their lawyer. Oh no! Did you get permission to do that?
I do kind of want to actually print another one of the big guys and paint it completely off, like that's like the head, the fleet command or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, you could. Anyone says easy to forget when you're tossing 10 dice for this ability or 20 for that. Somewhat, it's more like I forget what I could do in the situations, like, because you look at the cards and you're like, oh man, I could have done that. But then, like I discussed a few weeks back, the trust issue, I won't trust Keegan again. British says he has not seen
all my golds yet. My Citadel golds?
What?
My brass and my golds. Do you have those?
First of all, they're not yours. They're ours. They're ours.
No, I bought them specifically for the Star Host. Those are mine.
Screaming Bell.
Yeah, that's my brass. Because I couldn't find them. And then I had an actual gold that I can't find.
This is the Balthasar gold.
No, it's a gold color. It's like a yellowy
gold. No.
Where the hell is it then?
Are you sure you didn't change it to a different color?
Yes, I'm positive. Liar, it's right here.
I said I didn't see it, so I didn't lie. I didn't see it.
Asshole.
Gee, she's feisty. Hey now, be nice.
Me.
See.
Bite me.
Doctor said, Greg, how's those sleeping pills working out? I said, great. I'm getting the best sleep I ever had. Doctor says, don't abuse it. I said, oh, no, I don't. I only give my wife exactly what you told me to on the bottle. I just grind it up and put it in her food. Works great, though.
Uh-huh.
If I could get her to, well, I could get her to sleep, but it's waking her up. Why? I don't know. Well, when you get a chance, British Legion there, the one-page rules they're interesting. Their models are really cool, though. It's nice.
Their models are nice.
You can print them out. The dwarves I did come out really well, and they're very detailed.
I mean, all my dinosaurs came out looking cool.
Yeah.
And even the robots actually look, or the one Human Defense Force looks good too.
Yeah, so their STL files are nice.
Where's my paint one? That's not good. Do you have my black?
Nick says he will defend Ashley against the evil mutt. There you go. See that? Mini Warmutt, you need to type in there, challenge accepted.
Okay, where is it?
I don't know. We're in the middle of a show and you're looking for paint.
Why do you have my black?
I just have paints over here.
Stop taking shit off my desk.
First of all, if I recall correctly, I asked you where the black was that I bought.
This is the Fanatic one I bought.
That's war paints.
Yours is up there, it looks like.
Wow. There is no mine and yours. The paints are both of ours because you take them all the time. No.
Oh, that's the speed paint.
That's speed paint stone. Yeah, if you get a chance, check out the rules. They're pretty easy to get to do. It's a little easier point wise to structure stuff. I'm just trying to see. I don't, but like I said a few minutes ago, Mythos, we'll have to see if they for sure want it. That's just kind of the rumor going around. Sorry guys, I'm kind of tired staring at the snow and been out plowing since.
Oh,
10
you
o'clock.
had fun.
Well,
you got to play in the snow with the big plow.
Yeah, but I wanted to get done in time to be back here, and then.
It's all right. I covered it for what? For an hour?
No.
I don't even think you were that late.
But one mini warm-up texted me. I thought, that's it. I'm going to stop plowing and make sure it's okay. There you go, British Legion. Sir, Mini Warmut has accepted your challenge. If you're going to defend Ashley, then Mini Warmut's going to throw things out there.
Oh, Lord.
It'd be like racquetball.
I'm going to go grab coffee.
Pink.
Do you need more?
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
So, yeah. Step away from my desk for just a little bit, and this happens. Alrighty. If we can get the stands formed to fit correctly, then I think it'll be pretty cool. Little space battles you could do. Oh boy, you guys. Oh, well, I do know that I finished up mostly that big old tank that I showed you guys before. I did some painting on that. And this big guy, I finally got it done and got the gunner in there, turret there done. This is a big tank for one-page rules, but now I can finally put out. Ashley goes, "You want another one?" I'm like, "No, this is huge. I'm good." So it'll take up a lot. But I did get this painted during the week, which don't look like a lot, but I used the weapons bronze on, highlighted some of the insignias and stuff, and then sandbags I painted and, backwashed on those a bit and made them look dirty. So it's good to go. It's good to go into a battle now. I'll have a one roll on my save throws for a Banshee Scream effect on the save throws. So that's the thing is, it's fairly easy to play. Getting the armies together is fairly easy. If you are on their Patreon, you're going to get free STLs. All my Human Defense Force army, all of it was free downloads. So I didn't have to pay for any of that. I mean, as far as the files go. And then after you're there for like 3 months, then you start getting more stuff. So they give you quite a bit to print out. Oh my God, Mini Worm at British Legion is -1 attack roll for lack of intellect. Oh wow. Oof. He stepped that up fairly quickly, huh, Nick? So that's the fun thing though. You gotta have some fun, right? So I apologize for being late, but couldn't help it, man. I had to get it to a point where I could stop and say, okay, now people can get in and out safely. And I'm done, but then I got to get up and go to work tomorrow. And I was supposed to be out today, outside going hunting, not plowing. So I went yesterday, but it was awful cold standing there. So a little colder today, I guess, but still, it's fun. Get out and take a walk and enjoy the outdoors. At least I do. Okay, Minnie Warmut says he'll be right back. We'll still be here in a minute, I think, Minnie Warmut. So I'm going to give a shout out to Dylan, my son, who came up and picked me up and drove me over back here to the house. I didn't have to walk through the shin deep snow there. Nick says he has a +5 on Mutt's sleeper spell. Nice. What's this?
The cup. I told him about it, so you can show.
Oh, did you show him?
No, because it was in the room.
Oh, here you go. This is the cup that I got, Ashley, from Etsy. It's just a Tyranid. It says "Always Hungry," and it's a kind of a ripoff of a Tyranid, but
no, it looks like a Tyranid.
It's like, there you go. Yeah, Mito says your voice sounds strained after being out in the cold. Hopefully you don't get sick. Hopefully not. It's just more or less you're sitting the truck. Obviously, it's warm inside, but that's dry air. And then you get out in the cold, and that's dry air. And then you go home, and your heater's on. But our heater, for whatever reason, it has like a dehumidifier, so it'll take all the moisture out of there. Ugh. Yeah, Mythos, num 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 num. Yep.
That's what it should say.
We'll do that on a cup then. Always hungry. I just seen that and I thought, well, now she has a cup sheet.
I know what I wanted to get. I forgot.
Throws it down. A game, then she could put that out there too. But yeah, my voice is a little like dry or whatever. But yesterday I was out in the cold all day, so the high was 28. So it was always below freezing. And we were out pretty much all day yesterday. And go figure, while I was out, I've got calls coming in. We had a sewer backup. I had to call the other guy who was with his mom, driving his mom around to go check on things. I had to have a company come in and find out it was a broken line. And it was like a $5,000 fix. And so I'm trying to get away for a day. I just got bombarded with calls. What are you doing?
I don't want to mess up my nails.
Oh, I just hear you putting rubber gloves on behind me and I get
bend
scared.
over.
No.
Not that kind of show.
Mutt's already running for the hills, British Legion says. Yeah. So far. Was that Iron Maiden, Run to the Hills? Play that in the background for him. Except I don't want my stream stopped. I tried doing that once on Facebook, just driving and listening to the radio, and it says, oh, this music is copyrighted and ends the stream. And I'm like, it's just music on the radio. I mean, it's not using it to make money, but even if you quote, buy it, you don't own the song anymore. So. What are you painting now?
Oh, Keegan wanted me to paint this
the terminals
or whatever. So
those are the terminals for the stations inside the boarding action. Well, she's going to start painting then. I was happy I finished up my tank during the week. So, hey, I did get something done on top of all the craziness.
Oh, you finally got something finished.
Are you mocking me again?
No, honey, I would never mock you.
Is the weather bad? Well,
it was. I mean, we got
I wouldn't
a lot
say
of snow.
It was bad. We got the last snowstorm I missed last week because it started out as, oh, hey, you guys are going to get a half an inch. Oh, then you're going to get 1 to 2 inches. Then it was 1 to 3. Then it was 3 to 5. And then they went through several models, and then it ended up being the night before while it's snowing, you're probably going to get 8 to 14 inches. We got about a foot, which is a lot when you're trying to move snow around cars. And, I mean, as you push that plow, it builds up real quick. You'd be surprised just how much snow is sitting on the ground until you put a plow behind it. And it just took most of the day, and it couldn't make it in. And then it's been cold, so that'll freeze, and then you got to de-ice everything. So I had to do that too. And
well, it doesn't help that our residents don't also move.
And a lot of the residents, they don't. I told several today, hey, you hear me out here plowing? Just move the car to the clean side of the street, and because you've got this plow is 8 foot 2 inches wide, and so it's wider than the truck, and the truck's in 4-wheel drive, so you're not turning very sharp anyways. So you can only kind of weave in and out a little bit. It's not like you can do precision anything with it. So, and then of course the plow has issues that it's a stupidly expensive $13,000 plow, and then the plug, for God's sakes, when they designed it, they didn't design it with clips, so it'll just kind of rattle loose, and your plow will stop right in the middle of plowing. You have to stop, get out, wiggle it back, zip tie it. Then the zip ties break because they freeze and get cold. So
I followed you around 95% of the morning.
Followed me around a good chunk of the morning in my car, just driving behind, following me around because she would hop out and adjust the zip ties while I was trying to do the controls in the truck, because you can't be in two places at once. So it just made for it's more frustrating, I guess, than anything else. But the weather itself, I mean, it's not too bad. And then this snowstorm was supposed to be an inch, and
we probably got close to 3, if not more.
I'll bet you there's 4 out there.
Yeah, probably.
It looks like it's a good 4 or more inches, and it's like it was supposed to be an inch. So, and then I had people complaining that I wasn't out plowing at 4 a.m. I'm like, well, I'm sorry, it's a Sunday morning.
Oh, and then they would have complained that you were making too much noise at 4 a.m.
Yeah, I have had people do that too. So
I was trying to sleep. Well,
I was trying to sleep, and the plow woke me up. Well, yeah, but you guys want it plowed so you can get to work, right? So it's fun.
Yeah, it was
Mito
bad.
says, have you guys seen that meme of, hey, is that a mockingbird? Yeah, I love that. Hey, I wonder if that's a mockingbird, and the bird's up in their tree. I wonder if it's a mockingbird. I wonder if it's a mockingbird. And the guy just hangs his head down. That's hysterical, yeah. The mockingbird mocked him pretty bad.
You saying I'm a mockingbird?
No, I find humor in things the same way Mitos does. You just gotta look at the goofy stuff.
I know, you guys are brothers from different mothers.
Well, I guess so. So, Nick, it's not that it's too bad, but it is cold. It's under 30 degrees, so I mean.
It says it is 8 degrees right now.
8 degrees? See, when you get used to it, man, when it was a -7 the other day, 7 below zero.
Yeah.
And, of course, we have...
by 10 p.m., it's supposed to be 2.
Oh, 10 p.m. it'll be 2 degrees for us, British Legion, at 2. At 10, I mean. So when I got out there, I'm just getting used to you get used to it. Doesn't.
Hey, I was out there shoveling all morning.
Yeah, you guys actually did some housework today and shoveled.
Who shoveled the last time it snowed? While someone was playing in the snow.
Who was playing in the snow? Me? Play in the snow? I don't do things like that. Maybe. But generally. I mean, Worma says, run for the hills. I can't. I'm 52. You don't need to run. You just get on a hoverboard.
We had a discussion about age.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to hear about it.
You have to go back and read.
I'll go back and read.
It wasn't a bad conversation.
You just can't limit yourself. You can't say, oh, I'm too old to do this or that, because then you won't be able to. I talk to people who are in their 40s. Oh, my God, I can't do that. I'm like, geez, man. Pull yourself together. You'll be all right. I just get up and go do whatever I got to do. That's it. No excuses. If my back hurts, I still do it. If something hurts, I still do it. I have found
You're only as old as you believe.
Ashley thinks that's young, so wait, I'll reset my mind and think I'm 25. Okay, there, I'm 25. Well, but a lot of it is your perspective, man, because when you've got people who are 50 saying, "Oh man, I'm old," you know, and I can't do this or that, then and a lot of them can't.
I have a resident 100, be 103 this upcoming year in a couple months, actually, I believe March, April, something like that.
Many more months says, "Crap, Greg has been ashified." No, that's always been my mentality, man. People ask me all the time, and you know, if they can't do stuff, it's a lot of it's just they tell themselves this is what I can and can't do. Then that's up to them. There's a proven fact. There's the two most powerful words in English language, because most of it is negative, is I am. So it's what follows that is what's gonna set stuff. Like I am in a good mood, or
Jeffy.
You know. Hey Jeff, Minnie Wormutt thinks he's old.
Oh, Jeff, Mutt was complaining about your cardboard.
He was?
Yep.
Oh, I wasn't here for the first half of the show.
Charles needs to lay off the cardboard, and he'll keep a couple more years. I gotta go back and find it.
So Mythos says true. He's feeling great about the fact that after a year at the gym, I'm lifting almost as much as I did in my 20s. Yeah, so
it says if Charles stops playing the cardboard games, he will reach the age of 90 with no problem.
Oh, many more much saying the chick games are not good for you.
Yeah, basically.
He's just laughing. But that's true, Mythos. Look at people who are way older than all of us out there working out. What are you gonna do? Walk up and say, "Hey, man, you're too old to work out," or try telling that to Sylvester Stallone, who's what, like 80, and you know, looks
I don't
like
think he's that old, is he?
Break you, yeah. So I mean, I think a lot of it just depends on perspective. I'm not saying if you have a physical disability. I'm just saying perspective. If you view yourself as old and tell yourself you can't do something, then you probably won't be able to, because your mind it doesn't want to make you a liar. Wow, Jeff from XTech says that he mentioned I have now painted 70 plus minis in the last 2.5 weeks. No.
Yeah.
Hey, good night, British Legion. Nick, thank you for stopping.
See you, Nick.
Bye. And your paint stuff looks cool, man. I've been keeping tabs on you. I even leave comments. Go figure. Stallone uses steroids, Telemachus says. He
Stallone
probably does.
79.
Yeah, but
80 in July.
But he's in shape, right? He doesn't. He's
also had like 2 or 3 strokes. That's why his face is all messed up.
Well, I don't know. But what I'm saying is, you know, you're not going to go tell him he can't do something, right? Oh boy, Mythos says it's true. Research shows users of plastic crack live longer than users of cardboard crack, probably. Well, Jeff, I'm proud of you for painting that many miniatures. No, I didn't know. I mean, we really got to find a way to get you as a Vesda game, Jeff, so you can do both. Thank you, Nick. Good night, man. Have a good sleep. Try not to let Minnie Wormutt interfere in your dreams. You don't need any nightmares.
Yeah, he had a stroke, and that's how his face ended up. The left side of his face is all warped, or not warped, but droopy.
Mythos says, where can I even buy steroids these days? I can't find them on Amazon Prime. Yeah, I don't know. I'm glad I don't do any kind of drugs, man. I can barely afford coffee, much less drugs. I don't know how these people do it. I got a question for you guys. All of you. Have you ever been at work and your boss sends you during the middle of the day somewhere to go do something or get something? What are all these people doing in the middle of the day, driving around, getting food and whatnot? Well, they don't work. Where are they getting their money from?
Taxpayers.
Oh, Jeff says that they're going to go in the trash after I'm done painting. I don't have the storage space. Send them here, Jeff.
No, we don't have the storage space.
We'll figure out what to do with them.
You going to remodel my bathroom and give us more room in here?
Stallone bought them in Mexico. Telemachus says, according to the news story. Maybe so. My point was, he's not limiting himself in his mind that he can't do something,
Well, didn't he just do a TV series?
He's
Tuscan or something like that. Tuscan?
No, Tucson, I think it is. But he's always on TikTok Live. He's always on there.
There's a couple of them. The Rock's
we know
always
you're
on
goofing
there.
around, Mythos. You got to do that because, good grief. You guys, the video I did with the hand, right? And I was just goofing off. I got a thing saying that that's vulgar. I'm like, how is it
Tuscan
talking?
King. Okay, so I was right.
Tulsa King.
Tulsa.
How is a hand vulgar? I'm like, what? What? How is that?
Depending on who you're talking to.
I mean, it's a.
You got a little
talking
handsy.
hand. No. Mita says, allegedly, Brian, I'm early 40s. I just never met. Too older than 30, though. Yeah, Tulsa King. It's supposed to be a good show.
It's supposed to be. It's like Mafia or something like that.
Yeah.
Which does not surprise me. He picked it. Didn't he go and actually direct it too?
I don't know.
Or am I thinking of a different movie or something? Because I know he's a actor and director.
Oh, don't know. Anyways, Jeff, thanks for swinging by, sir. I was out plowing, so I don't know. I got a text from Minnie Wormut saying Ashley was ruining the show, so I put the plow away and came back. But it appears she didn't ruin it too bad, although she changed everything to pink here. And then she painted one of my battleship cruisers pink. So Mythos and me were talking. Going into a fight, I'll just make this the Hello Kitty ship. How badly embarrassing would that be to be defeated by Hello Kitty fleet? I don't know. It wouldn't be fun to go home and admit it. What's wrong? I got a boo-boo. Hello Kitty beat me up. I don't, But anyways, these are one-page rules miniatures, so. See if we can work on them a bit and get one of those battles going. Or are you still working on computer terminals?
Mm-hmm.
How many do you got to paint?
Well, he told me to paint one and you to paint one.
He wants me to paint a computer terminal?
Mm-hmm. We already know mine will be used more.
Oh my God, Ashley. Just to upset Ashley, I'll just put some piece of tie wire on this and dip it in paint and shake it off. There you go. Those are for boarding action. So, yeah. Just goofing around. So anyways, Mythos, back to that other thing about the lawsuit. I would just check into it because it sounds like it's a done deal. Or it looks like it's going to be a done deal. Minnie Wormut said he left, right?
No, I don't think so.
I thought he said he had left.
No, he said goodnight, British.
Oh, I know that. Mito says he's looking forward to seeing you get into some more boarding actions. That's what we've been doing is just playing through the scenarios. I think though that maybe the next time we'll just tape the whole show, or record the whole show and see how that goes. Mini Warmont says in a couple weeks there will be tons of minis painted over here. Well, yeah, you got more miniatures to paint there, Mini Warmont. That's good. Oh. Pardon me.
Yeah. Brian goes in for his shots Tuesday.
Did you bite him? Did you get rabies?
No, it's back injection.
Oh.
I forgot to say that earlier when he came in. And also, it's his birthday.
Oh, the Analog Hobby Paint Challenge from the 21st of December to March 21st.
Oh, that's right. That's that big 3-month one that they're going to be doing.
It's your birthday, Mini Warmut?
Tuesday.
Oh, cool. Nice. So don't you love how birthdays work? One, it's not your true age anyways, because you were already alive for 9 months before you were born. So you're just actually older than what your birthday says, but don't let that make you feel bad. Oh man, Mini Warmut says, Jeffy, that's for the big boy mini painters. Yeah, but just say you're going to be 52, so you're going from 51 to 52 on your way to 53 all in the same day.
Will you quit that?
What? It's the truth. That's how they work. Right? Or am I just being too negative?
Yes.
Today I'm 40 and my birthday is today. Yay. So you're 40, 41, heading to 42 all in the same day. So that's a big step, really. So on this other...
I know, you're waiting for me to turn 40.
I failed my own paint challenge this year by a lot. Out of 30 plus minis, I only painted 11. To be fair, you weren't home for most of it, but it still sucks to fail. Yeah, but Mythos, you didn't. It's not really failing if you're trying, and your company sends you all over the place.
Did you get any painting whatsoever done? You did. So there's a plus. Don't look at the negatives and everything.
Next time your company wants to send you, say, I need you to talk to my secretary and hand the phone to Ashley. She'll make sure by the time they're done, you either have the time off or you have a different job. So, Jeff says you're all spring chickens. Minnie Wormuth says, yeah, I don't need to have that picture of Ma and Pa getting busy 9 months before my birthday. Well, I didn't tell you to think of it that way, but they had to do that. Right? So I'm just saying.
Actually, it would have been 9 months and like 15 days.
I'm just saying that.
Because it takes about 2 weeks for it to travel.
No matter what your birthday is, let's just say 25. You're not really 25. You're actually older than that because you were alive for 9 months before you were born. It's not like you weren't alive. Birthday is just the day that you were
conceived.
Born and
entered the world.
Yeah, registered into this super cool system we have. Hey, walkabout. How are you, sir?
He's been here. He was gonna say hi ho early, but you were missing.
Oh, I wasn't.
So now he's saying hi ho.
Oh, okay. Well, cool. Somebody's got my name straight. I kind of feel like
at this rate, you're Brian,
I work a lot and I just don't make enough. I need to elevate myself to call person. Minnie Worm or Mythos is like, who took that picture, Brian, and why would they offer it to you? That's weird. Minnie Worm says the chat has gotten off the sidetrack. Well,
when doesn't it?
That's part of the. See, that's the one thing. If you turn into this show, you miss it. You really have no idea what the hell we talked about. It could be anything. So it's got to sit there in the back of your mind. I wonder what they said. Because I mean, we could just stick with a topic, but generally, you guys
That's
are
no
all so
fun.
knowledgeable that anytime we pick topics, we just burn right through them. Hey, Brian, what type of conversations did you have today? You just say, Brian, you just respond, say, hey, I learned that you're 9 months older than you think you are, to whoever asks you. And then say, I have a question. If the sun and the moon are out at the same time during the day as the other side of the world doesn't have nothing, they didn't even get the moon, that's kind of getting gypped. Ask them to explain that one to you, because our teachers in school told us that's not possible, blah, 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 blah. Well, I see it all the time. So you can just make people think, Brian. That's all you got to do. It's just like when you're out hunting and they stop you for your license. I asked the one officer, he goes, I'm going to check your license. And I said, I got a question. Why am I licensed to hunt? I mean, I'm not commercially harvesting animals and selling them. What do I need a license for? And he just stared at me blankly and goes, I don't know. I have to look into it. And I said, yeah, but you're the one enforcing this stuff. And you don't know why. See? Doesn't matter who they are. Make them think. Make them think about the 9-month thing, because it's actually true. Or maybe I'm making you feel bad. I'm not trying to do that. Anyways, I'd try to have a different show, but YouTube would probably ban me already. Ugh. But anyways, Walkabout, thank you for remembering my name, and I'm glad you're here. In some of our conversations, at least you can't say you didn't learn something today, Mini Wormut. You learned that Greg will answer your text even if he's plowing. It's not really my fault I looked down at the phone and plowed into that car. I think the car cut me off. Mythos is laughing. Yep. I don't care if they're what title they have. I still have fun with people, Mythos. It doesn't matter if they're an officer or whatever. I don't care. It doesn't.
He's not lying. He really doesn't.
It doesn't intimidate me. So I just talk to them like any other person. So
that's all they are. They're humans.
Yeah, gotta have some fun. So Greg tries to have fun. That's what I try to do. But at least I got some painting in this week, and at least we got some models printed. And Ashley's working on painting one of the things for boarding action. So
I don't know why I don't. No one plays with me on boarding action or any Warhammer stuff, because you both are too damn afraid to go against my nids.
I'm not. I'll fight you. I'm not the one that complains about it.
That's right. It's just Keegan.
Many Wormut says they ask you for your license in case you don't have one, then they can get some money for their department, right? You don't see no wrong in it. I just challenged them, made him think. I mean, it's not their animals. They didn't create them. What do you mean they're managing them? They don't go out there and feed them. They manage how many tags they sell in order to keep the herd up to where they can keep selling them. And by the way, the land is paid for by the taxpayers, so it's not even their land. They didn't purchase it. But again, it's a license, and a license by all definition is for businesses. So what do you need a license for? I'm not a business. I'm not out there doing commercial activity. It was a fair question. And the guy honestly didn't know. Neither did his partner. They literally don't know why they're enforcing what they're enforcing. Isn't that amazing? They're just taking the money. Yeah, we do need to game again, Mythos. Someday we'll figure out. Well, when you get a chance.
I think he's more talking about us coming down there.
Yeah.
Meaning he wants us to bring our miniatures.
We should. Would your wife be, you'd have to forewarn her that the crazy people from Iowa are coming, Mythos.
I figured just show up and just surprise him.
Just start staring through the windows.
See?
Yeah, we will. We'll play some Warhammer. You're going to beat us, though.
That's also true.
Yeah, you kind of have a point there, Telemachus, so the animals don't go extinct. People would hunt them until they're all gone if you let them. Although, animals have been around a few thousand years, so.
But he is true, because there are people that will just hunt them for sport and not.
No, it was a fair question, because why isn't it like it's a permit or something, a land use permit or something to that effect? Why is it a license? Because licenses is only for businesses. Bingo bango. Minnie Warmutt says sometimes forgiveness is better than permission. Sometimes. Although, even when you get permission, like when I've sat right here with Ashley and talked about ordering stuff and ordered while she's painting, then when it shows up, she complains, like you guys have heard her. You didn't
because you never ask. You just say, "Hey, look at this," right and here. I say, "That's cool," and you go click and buy.
And I said, "We should order this," and you go, "Yeah, we should." And so then I buy it, but you're sitting right here.
No.
People who hunt without a license are called poachers. Yeah, poaching is taking game illegally. However, you have the right to live and eat, so that could be disputed too. A driver's license isn't about business, Mythos said. Actually, it's for commerce. That's why they tell you on the holidays. Look at all the travelers on the road. Like for Thanksgiving, they don't say drivers, do they? Because you're not driving, and there's legally two distinct things. Driving is Uber, delivering pizzas, delivering goods for hire. Otherwise, you're not driving. You're traveling, and traveling does not have to be licensed. So the licenses are just money, you guys. It's just a money game. That's all. That's why out here in Iowa you see people with what says car is not for hire, and they have private plates because you're not in commerce. They just don't tell you the rest of the story in school. They go, you need a driver's license, and then they never finish the sentence. If you're going to drive commercially, they just say the first half. So yeah, there's lots of that crap. It's just money, but it's it's a system people are used to. Brian says he doesn't hunt; he just fishes. We go fishing too. What?
Do you have a smaller angle brush than this?
No, I don't have any tapered brushes. I go fishing too. I'm just not a huge fish eater, I guess. I like to catch them though.
It doesn't help. I'm allergic.
What? You're not allergic to fish.
Yes, I am. Why do you think I never eat it?
Oh, to clarify, Mythos says in response to Greg asking if I warned the missus about crazy people coming, forgiveness is better than permission. Well, I think she would remember me once we started talking, but she's like an expert in martial arts and stuff, so I don't really want to show up and knock on the door and get, end up in the hospital saying, your husband said we could crash here for a night. We just drove all the way from Iowa.
I think he'd be the one more afraid.
With hunting, I think permission and getting tags is a good thing. I was just questioning, why is it a license? You know what I mean? Because the definition of a license is not that. But like when you get a deer tag, you have to have a tag that you put on the deer to transport it. And that shows that you paid the state, to be able to harvest that animal. So I think in that aspect, I don't mind that. It's just, why is it a license? Why isn't it more like a permit or something? It's just because of the wording. And Greg notices that because I'm in and out of court all the time, and you sit and listen to what the lawyers say. And you guys really, we live in a world where most people, 99% of the public has no clue what they're even saying yes to because everything is, it talks around you. She's got medals for breaking, not killing. Okay. But just don't break my right hand because I'm right-handed, and don't kill me because I still have bills to pay. As long as I can roll the dice and play, then I'll be okay, Mythos. We'll be fine. Right? That's what's important. So, I don't know. Guys, it's just a crazy fun world. I'm sorry I sound tired. I'm just kind of worn out. I'm just like, I mean, I like plowing, don't get me wrong, to a degree, but then again, I didn't want to do it so long today and then get up and go to work tomorrow because it's not like tomorrow I'll have to do more plowing because people will be moving their cars, going to work. So there's going to be all sorts of stuff that's got to be taken care of. And then I have to do all the office work too. So Monday is just, yeah. But for sure, one day I'd like to be able to find a neutral place we can all meet up, and that'd be cool. Where it's not too far of a drive for everybody, and just
Well, we've
hang
told
out.
Mythos if he gets out this way where it's not, only a few hour drive or something, we can try planning it.
Yeah.
If we know in advance. Just like we were going to meet Brian, but asshole never showed up.
Jeez, Ashley. Maybe he was afraid of you.
No, he is probably afraid that we bring Keegan.
Yeah. He can get out in a mini skirt and dance for him or something.
He probably would.
Probably, just to give Brian a hard time. Well, I think, man, it's almost 6 o'clock.
All right.
But we'll go ahead and. Whoops. I think we'll go ahead and call it a night, you guys. I appreciate you guys coming by. Yeah, I hope your company does send you this way, Mythos. It would be cool. Maybe you can get some accounts out here. Who knows? Showed up. Oh, you were texting to get you to know where you was on the highway. Oh, you took a different route. Nobody wanted to see you. That's not true. We wanted to see you. Mini warm up.
No, I made sure I had the freaking day off.
Ashley even took the day off. I just need to know the time. Alrighty. I'm going to call it quits so I can get some dinner, but thanks, you guys. It's always a good end of the week and beginning of the next week to talk to you. Hopefully you guys are all stay safe and have some fun.
And everything else.
Yeah. And we do got to figure out. Mini warm mud.
So, all right, guys. Till next week. Bye.
Goodbye.